Good evening everyone, welcome back to Tom Plays Bannerlord for absolute beginners. We are riding in the rain, except when we zoom out it actually looks quite nice. Strange. Okay, so we've just taken Ekadrya Castle. I think the Northern Empire is still having a really bad time fighting the Battanians and everyone else in the world, but we need to take care of some issues. Draft animals.
I'm at your command.
Actually need... Right, we need mules, which is fine, but... Okay, so we've got a few people who can do this. I'll send Farrokh. And I guess just take horsemen. That's fine. I'll sort that out. Oh, that's a new one as well. Sadly damaged. Okay, that's fine. So basically our troops are in a decent position, although we should replenish them, which is not going to help with people being away on missions. But our finances are in absolute jeopardy.
I am at your service.
Okay, right. Might send Ioren, even though there's a very slight risk of failure. Okay, that's fine. So I'm thinking might do a trade run while a lot of the cities have only just changed hands, on the assumption that they're... Oh boy. Okay, the Battanians just declared war on the Northern Empire. The problem I've got now... this is what I was saving you for.
At your service.
Is that I don't know if I can make peace with the Battanians if we attack them. Right, no troop loss on this one, so he can take Oathsworn. And I want to get some fur to sell on the trade run. Not at that price. The problem is, at the same time, is there a danger that the Northern Empire might take Pendraic Castle? I mean, it seems unlikely, but someone else might take it. Should be a pain and a half. Right, well, before we do anything else, let me just get a few more soldiers, because I'm sure we were down by at least 10. Oh yeah, Raider. Picked warrior, skirmisher, I'll go with that. for now. Okay, so question is, do we really want to pick a fight with the Battanians right now? We're not going to be able to do that one. I strongly suspect the answer is actually going to be yes. And we're just going to have to hope that somehow we can pull enough together to buy them off. Right, so we've got a big, well, not huge actually, but a decent sized army there. This is why we're struggling so much, because we're not a kingdom, we can't build armies. So that's our other big problem. Their army's actually just sort of hanging around the Ekadrya Castle. So yeah, seriously feeling rather less inclined even than I was to go ahead with this. To at least let them start fighting. I just check the trade while I'm at it. Actually, we're quite low on fish as well, so we're hopefully going to get a whole load of meat, which would be good. Oh, we've got 24 tools, right, so we don't need to worry about them at all. Might drop off this fulcrum standard in Omor. Loyalty's not bad here. Let's try and push the prosperity up. I know it's kind of the last thing we need, because it's costing us money. Alright, I'm going to leave you for a bit. Going to at least pick up some cattle up here. And cheese. So I'm essentially thinking of doing some awry lands to try and make a lot of money rapidly. So furs and cattle I think should sell pretty well down there. Hey Fiend, no thanks. Who's this? Alright, Tiles Rebels, fair enough. Fur's really expensive up here though, which is a bit disappointing. Yeah, the Battanians are going all in on the raiding. I'm kind of hoping that this will actually help them stay in the game. Caelis is 5. Okay, what were we doing with Caelis? Just endurance so far. Okay, well, let's just do leadership. And let's go horse related in a big way. Nope. The fur, it would seem, is just very expensive this season. Delivery? Okay.
Peace to you, stranger. What is your name?
Once again, miracle of miracles, he's actually asking us to deliver sheep, which makes sense. Okay, well in theory we should be close enough to the Caelis to pick up the 2 mounted archers that we're missing. And then possibly we could just check on the Battanians before going into the lands of Awry. Okay, that issue just vanished. I guess I'll cattle for 200, so that's probably a little close to the sale price. With brigands, not tremendously keen, I have to say. If this is an art of a trade, I would not say no to more grain. It is not. Okay, if it's really cheap grain, I won't say no to more grain. It is not. Okay. Right, let's head down to this city then. Because I did want to check on Rotai anyway, because they were being sieged. Bandit base. Ooh, good price of fish. And grain. And cheese. I mean, I suppose I could.
Yours is not a face I know. What is your name, stranger?
Because it technically doesn't take up any in-game time. Could allow me to train some of these troops we just picked up. And it should give us some money and goods, I suppose. Okay, what do we have? Right, I'll take companions because they're always good for training. Veteran skirmishers, and we'll unleash their throwing weapons. Should at least not be sea bandits, given that we're nowhere near the sea. So, fire at will and charge. I have to say this particular layout isn't great for ranged. You only really use it at the start. surprised we haven't taken that guy down yet. Alright, fair enough. Hold still. Okay, so hopefully people can replenish any throwing weapons they have. How separated are they? Not too bad, I don't think. For some reason they're all going over there instead of into the cave. Doesn't really matter as long as they're staying together.
Die, dog!
Oh yeah.
To hell with you!
Hang on. Okay, everyone get back here. There's always a problem on this particular place. Let's just get you all together. Everyone present? Okay, off you go. No stragglers, good. I'm assuming that was Felenos replenishing his arrows, given that most of the actual soldiers are skirmishers, not archers. Okay, I was worried about them being on their own then, but apparently I needn't have bothered. Who's this?
Die, you pig!
Well, at least you're not rushing, I suppose. Even if you are alone. Hopefully everyone else will catch us up soon. Yeah, they're all coming. Still, I'll help. Got them all? Excellent. You think we'd still have the Khazate style troops?
You've cut quite a swath through my men there, damn you. How about we...
Yeah, let's go for it. Just not have you hiding amongst your troops, thank you. He really needed better armor. Okay, ooh, I didn't actually pick up any Khazates, did I? But Sisterhood, in theory, should at least be makeable into a mounted archer, I think. Well, if the base was still Khazate, then hopefully these still are as well. There we go. So I think I only needed 2. Might end up with more than I needed if the Sisterhood warrior also becomes a mounted archer, but we'll see. Assault 447. Kind of remember that being worth it. Right. Let's not get too sidetracked. Didn't realise how far away this city was. Don't really have all the Empire ones worked out. kind of put off buying silk. This is a heavy silk area we're passing through here. Last time I picked some up, it was really difficult to get rid of. No, it looks like they're already chasing those bandits. I shan't worry in that case. Won't object to the experience.
Yeah? You want something from me?
We've probably got some prisoners. Some junk to sell, although I think I just sold some wool. Salt at 60. Doesn't seem amazing, I have to say. Let's sell the iron ore and the pottery. Oh, the fur's going for a good price though. As is the fish. Okay. Okay, that's fine. Let's just check for arts of the trade. Nope, apparently not, although these looters have strayed quite close to us.
You best back up.
Fair enough, don't honestly blame you. Let's get another mounted troop. Oh, those are all the guys we trained at the hideout. And check for out of a trade again. I think we're quite well equipped in terms of food now, at least. Ioren is 2, okay. Nice and simple. Let's put you in for control. You're an endurance, so probably going to be a warrior of some kind. Nope, not interested in that. Any chance you've got a delivery to Battanian lands? Nope. And are you unaffiliated? I think you're unaffiliated.
Oi, sorry, I don't think I know you.
You do now. You're not really worth fighting, but there may be some other the hand groups which are. And at least I can get my companions back in their correct leading situations. That should be fine.
Every follow your sergeants!
Do what you want. I don't think it's even worth my getting involved. If he's been bandits, I would have just sent troops. I suppose I could give him a charge. Looks like they're running away actually. Which is understandable. Well, not running away, trying to find some defensive ground. So I suppose I may as well disrupt them. Completely missed, of course. I suppose if I harry them until the main body of troops gets in. Why have so many of you guys got rocks? I suppose they're not really trained soldiers, to be fair. I started to seriously question whether they're worth picking a fight with, but hey, they're still better than bandits. In theory. Even though we do seem to resemble them quite a bit. How are we doing? Oh well, it looks like the troops on foot might actually get to fight a little. But yeah, I'm just hoping we might run into some larger groups. It's probably a bad idea when we're considering picking a fight with the Battanians as well. But it's so rare. It's so rare we find a group of these guys who aren't already contracted to someone. I didn't want to miss the opportunity to have an enemy. And it should be good for getting experience and money. So, standard of duty. Alright, I'm going to start selling some of these. Unless they come across as being really good. It's pretty good for fish again. Not amazing for meat. Who's this? Aedid. Right. Intelligence, cunning, endurance, and vigour. Well, I suppose we could try doing a roguery one. So I don't know if we've done one of those yet. Fighting mock battles. There we go. Should probably check. Oh, hang on, who's this? The Jawwal's party. Oh, now this seems a bit more like it.
Yours is not a face I know. What is your name, stranger?
It's assuming that party of 103 nearby isn't big enough to join in.
On my orders!
Right. Okay, well, this is pretty horrendous. I really feel like I've got much to work with. Oh, grief.
Upper sergeants, take command!
I think we're just going to be relying on numbers again here. Bit disappointing. But with the rain and stuff. Problem is, I think the commanders are just going to charge. I mean, to be fair, if these guys are just going to mount up on a hill, I could try to attack from multiple directions. To the point. Kind of worried about all the mounted troops they've got. Hey! Allow me to make your lives miserable. Okay. Actually, our melee troops don't seem to be just charging. So I guess that's something. do feel like they've got the best of the terrain though. Nope, here they come. I guess maybe they are just charging. Right, let's try to disrupt them then. Which pretty much I have been doing anyway, but more important when our troops are about to make contact. Taking down the guy with the banner, really. I do rather question whether I have the aim to do that, especially when it's dark and raining. They're just gonna do it. So not as interesting as I was hoping. Oh, there's a chap with a banner. And he's down. Oh, we've only lost one person. So not too bad. And it was a mounted troop we lost, so we'll make another one. There we go. I should probably ransom the prisoners before they start escaping. And then maybe go in for that one as well. I haven't actually done this for a while, but I should check whether any of these are better. And what we have. It would seem not. Okay. Yeah, I don't think so. Leopard pelt. It's kind of cool. Oh, the salt's not so bad here. I suppose if I just say above 60, I think I was originally going for above 70 for salt. Yeah, I think that's better. As is that. Gone above 15 on the Midlands Palfrey. There. Yeah, I have to say, in terms of making money, one could do worse than this.
Stop that.
Considering we only lost one person last time and they had far better numbers.
Under my orders!
I'm kind of inclined to just tell them to attack again. Yeah, if they were going to attack us, then it would be worth fortifying this position.
Take over command!
But as it is, I'm probably better off just trying to take him down before they get a chance to organise themselves too much. I don't think they even have any decent terrain. Well, I suppose they can get up towards the mountains. But we don't have our own little hill to take refuge on this time. Now, well. Good shot. Completely disrupting my charge. Can you do it again? Sadly not, it would appear. Ooh. How are we doing? Yep, here comes the main body of the troops. I'm not sure you wouldn't be running towards me, to be fair. Pretty sure that's it. And we lost one person again. Veteran Folksman this time. That's not so bad. Yep, afraid so. That's what we're going to do. We're actually going to attack us then. Clearly thought better of it. What have we got? Nothing is massively jumping out at me. Oh! How much are they short by? Not that much, to be fair. Okay, maybe I can buy something. I don't know if we're actually short of war things anymore, is the only problem. Balanced barbed arrows. Okay, what about stacked bodkin arrows? Are they better? They look a lot better to me. There. And you can have a balanced barbed arrows. There we go. Right, so we'd better not come back to this city after we take these guys down. But that's good, because they're leading us away a bit.
Stop there. Who are you?
What we got? Yeah. Once again, not inspired.
Sergeants in charge!
Seem to be a lot closer than they were last time, actually. Which could be handy, because it'll give them less time to prepare. Is that 100 people? I suppose it could be. Ooh, how can we disrupt their front lines as much as possible? Trying to set the guy with the banner down because I think they have some kind of advantage as long as he's got the banner. So now I'm just going to guard him. Yeah, alright, don't need to now. Our troops have overrun them. Okay. Yes, please. So yeah, this wasn't what I was intending to do at all. But I have to say, in terms of rebuilding our finances, it's pretty good. Probably rather better than a trade run. I'm guessing those are the tile rebels again. Brilliant. Right, Rotai has Rise made peace with the Western Empire. Oh, the Northern Empire is fighting back. That's good news. This might be our chance, and we might have made enough money fighting these various people that we could buy off the Battanians after taking the castle. Excuse me. Right, so she is definitely governorship looking at the stats. So let's knock her intelligence up, shall we? And I think steward's probably the obvious one. And she also has medicine. He's made peace with the Northern Empire, but the Battanians have not. Oh, do we have some olives? I thought I'd seen some olives. Do have an issue there. Loyalty's going up. Very slowly. I don't know if this issue is going to be something I can fix in reasonable time. No, certainly isn't. I could get a companion to do it, but I kind of need all the companions. Oh, it's the twins. I'd forgotten about them. Okay, so you're fairly all round, although you're definitely good at leadership. Let's do thirst for knowledge. An actual straight leadership, I think. And he's got smithing and Ekadrya. So very similar, but she's more all round on there and better at social. But let's give her thirst for knowledge as well, and we'll give her tactics because she doesn't have any tactics yet. And she's gone medicine. Okay, so that's good. So we've got a hideout, which is obviously not so good news, and we need to deal with it. But before we do that, let's see if we can pick a fight with the Battanians to finish this off. Right, someone is recruiting, so let's just check our troop numbers. I've got room for 4 more troops. So we've got 50 wildlings, 53 oathsworn, 24 veteran folksmen. It's actually about right, I have to say. Couple of each. Okay, well, there's what looks like an army.
Peace to you, stranger. What is your name?
He's the Lord of Ioren. Okay, let's do it. Might regret this. The numbers are quite similar, but is the power similar? Oh, I just bet it is. Right, is there any chance that he might actually attack us for once? I think we should prepare for that just in case there is. So let's put a bunch of bowmen on there, bunch of bowmen on there. Might be in each other's way a little bit, but hopefully not too much. If I shield wall you guys, probably gonna have to do you one at a time if we do that though. Okay. This is all about protecting the archers, you see. Okay. So this is a setup in case they attack us. It's extremely likely that they won't. In which case we'll want to modify things. Yeah, they're not attacking us. Okay. Okay, well in that case, let me bring my skirmishers
Infantry!
around them, and also my two-handed. Part of me feels like I should be telling them to stop attacking, but sorry, to stop using their ranged weapons. But the problem is with those sword sisters going in. Kind of need them to do it. Okay. Ooh, right, so this is the edge. That's fine. Right, let's get you here.
Infantry! Forward!
And you here. Do some archers over here, really. Okay, let's...
Infantry! Close in!
Let's have a shield wall very slowly start moving towards them. How are we doing? Okay, so we're all in position, more or less. See if we can get even further round the back of them.
Soldiers! Forward! Infantry! Move!
Alright, we've got a whole bunch of mounted troops to worry about that I haven't been aware of. So at any point they ought to become a bit more aware of the shield guys. Okay.
Mounted archers! Sergeants, take command! Infantry! Charge!
So those are the infantry at the back who are now charging.
Archers! Onward! Bowmen! Advance!
Tell the bowmen to engage.
Cavalry,
Let's
take over
have
command!
the mounted cavalry start. Then I'm gonna have...
Infantry!
Nope.
Footmen! Charge!
These guys charge. And then
Footmen, give them hell!
these guys. And then... At some point I want a shield wall to stop being
Infantry!
shield wall.
Stand apart!
and also a charge. And there we go. Let's hope this does the trick. So in fact everyone's charging now, but from different directions, with the exception of the mounted troops, who are allowed to make their own decisions. Obviously we've got a big disadvantage in terms of position here, but I'm hoping that our, well, partly being in easy mode and partly the fact that we're coming from two different directions at the same time will swing it in our favour and prevents us from losing too many people. Looks good. Okay, what we're looking at. Oh, we're looking at a couple of mounted guys trying to hit me. He's outnumbered. Right. Well, we won at least. So it could have been worse. And to be fair, they did have the advantage of having the defensive and having a mountain to be defensive on. So, I don't think I did too badly. Lost 14 people. Okay. So we might be able to persuade Battanians to join us. Yep, I'm really hoping that I can make peace with one of you. I didn't think about this, so we're vastly improving our standing with the Northern Empire. And more to the point, getting a ridiculous number of troops. Oh, believe me, I know. I am vastly over my troop limit. Right, we do not wish to attack Ioren. Ah! They had actually already lost Pendraic Castle. Well, that's a problem. Okay, let's get Pendraic Castle if we can. Let's see if we can get away before these guys attack us. Oh, that's alright, there's a Northern Empire army coming to save our bacon there. Brilliant. So it's whether we can take Pendraic... Yeah, we lost loads of troops. Whether we can take Pendraic Castle and make peace before we lose anything important. Yes, please. Right, let me slow down a little, please. Right, we better build a battering ram in case we're forced to go in a hurry. I'll do the usual, 2 trebuchets, onager and a ballista. And here's hoping. Aethin's party's been attacked already.
Halt there. So, tell me who I fight.
Okay, might be fighting defensively. He has voluntarily attacked us. Brave man.
On my command!
Okay. What have we been blessed with? Well, I mean, it's not amazing. I think the gradient's broadly in our favour though. So, if I just stick you there, make you into a shield wall, I'll just do the usual basically. So we've got the main shield wall in the middle, wildlings either side. Do the archers in loose formation. I'll tell you what, let's just put them there. Can't seem to stretch them out very far. How about if I... Nope. They really do not want to be stretched out. Well, fine. They're in loose formation, I guess. Let's put our mounted troops there. And... horse archers there? Okay. Let's see what happens. Yeah, mounted guys, you might want to turn around.
Cavalry! Face that way!
There's no actual need to wheel around as such. Seriously? Oi, cavalry!
Look that way!
Yeah, gradient doesn't look like I thought it did, in fact. Oh, hang on a minute, am I facing the wrong way? Okay, something has got very confused here. Where are my main troops? Okay.
And follow your sergeants!
Don't know what's gone wrong, but it's certainly gone wrong enough that I'd probably better just unleash them. So this might be an easy mode thing, the fact that he was willing to attack us. I don't know where my shield wall went. I don't know why it ended up facing away from, well, not being between the archers. Probably turned out that I did something unutterably stupid. Unfortunately, it was a very bad time for me to do something stupid. But never mind. Hopefully, easy mode will save our bacon. No idea how I missed that guy twice. Okay. reinforcements. Although maybe not, because the power level hasn't really changed much. Are you guys fleeing? Because if you are, I shouldn't be attacking you. Nope, you're not fleeing. Just regrouping. Fair enough then. In that case, I feel absolutely justified in attacking. Oh, now they're fleeing. Okay then. Lost 7 people. That's not too bad. Of course, it does mean we may be looking at some more attacks. Kind of relying on the Western Empire to... no, sorry, Northern Empire to bail us out of it. Keep them occupied while we're taking this castle. I don't entirely know what to do with Imperial troops. Let's... oh no, actually, we need to make peace. let's take the money if we can. Right, we've lost Athene. Can't realistically attack until... who's this? Yep. I will accept money from anyone at the moment. Why am I not building anything? Oh, I am. I just couldn't see it. Okay, that's fine. Who's this? For Farok from De Fortes. Okay, again, she is 36 and she seems a bit mean. I don't think I will bother, thanks. Okay. I see, it's great having the little messages there, but I can't see the relative power levels of our parties. Alright, they're about equivalent. So we have a chance if we go now. We're not sieging anyone at least. That might mean they're preparing to come and wipe the floor with us, of course. Which they're perfectly capable of doing. But at the same time, if we're going now, we might lose, although we are losing troops as well. But then also our wounded troops are recovering. And they are running out of food. Very tricky. So you might have noticed I've been quite cautious with this game. This is basically like, if you're willing to reload when things go horribly wrong, you can afford to take a lot more risks than I'm taking. I suppose I'm trying to demonstrate how you would do this if you were doing a kind of Iron Man game where you're not reloading and you're living with the consequences of your terrible decisions. Okay, well the garrison at least should be starving very soon. Obviously we're also losing troops. What are they offering? Yep, I will take it. It's a little risky because our noble prisoners are of course the ones we can make peace with. But at the same time, they haven't sieged any of our castles yet, so... Freedom of Aedid... she'll probably be freed anyway. Sorry, Aedid. We kinda need all the money we can get to try and make peace with them. Garrison's failing. The wall's almost cracked. The wall is cracked. Start building another trebuchet. There's no one huge coming for us, at least. So we might be able to afford to wait until the garrison is down to nothing. I'll start trebuchet again. Okay. Garrison's almost dead though. They've lost their fire catapult. Oh, we've still got a catapult though. So we definitely want rid of that, and ideally we want this trebuchet. Right, we've got rid of that, we've got a trebuchet. I think we should go in. They've got one wall cracked. Right, there aren't many people willing to change sides. We've got a Battanian volunteer who's willing to change sides. That is it. Okay. Lose a bit of morale for doing that. Not too worried. I've gained a skill. Extra animals or herding speed penalty. Honestly, the reproducing thing sounds good for money. What might leadership give me? Better influence, more experience. Oh, battle morale in siege battles. We've got engineering as well. That actually could be invaluable. Might do engineering, even though we're probably not going to be doing it for a bit. Oh, actually we might be, because I'm hoping some of these cities are going to rebel. Just checking for any of those. Right, Athene. Well, she's currently locked up, so she's not doing much. Rayhan again is not really going to affect things a great deal. Yuho will though. Starting battle morale troops. Okay. Go with that one. And Farrokh is also going to be in on this, although he won't actually be riding. Well, never mind. Okay, let's do it. I'm going to be going considerably over today. So I'm living in hope that our siege engines might do something again. Hopefully recovered my own wounds since... oh, that's an impressive looking cattle. During the siege we have... So, brilliant. Let us find a way down. And go help. So the breach in the wall was on the right, I believe. So hopefully our troops are headed that way. Primarily, although I'm wondering where they are. Oh, here they come. Okay, so I'm not going to get too close before the rest of the troops appear. See if I can hit from here. Okay, aim a bit lower. Aim a bit higher. Get frustrated because he got hit by someone else before I could hit him. Yep. Oh well, never mind. Let's go join in the actual hand-to-hand. I'm sure will be more helpful there anyway. Hi guys! Let's see if I can somehow get behind you guys. Preferably without dying. This is very confusing. Alright, well he's out on a limb. Let's see if I can help him. Risk of getting horribly killed myself, of course. So behind them now. Okay. Nice fight going off on the wall there. I really hope there's some troops behind me. Well, there are, but we need to hurry up. Holy cow. Right, fine. What the hell, guys? No, it's alright, you're all heading for my troops anyway. You're right, that guy's tough. I think these guys might be retreating actually. That's good. Okay, how are we doing? Some guys coming down from the walls. We're on the archers though. Lacking in the shield department. I think these guys are fleeing, but I'm not going to risk it. Hey, oh, you look like a noble. This is probably going to be me getting killed then. Yep, there I go. Ah well, on the plus side I can now fast forward. Very hard to work out what's going on. Okay, yeah, I figured there'd be plenty of people in the keep. We weren't that far in the lead, so I won't be going myself today. We'll just be sending troops, but our companions are pretty much up to it. So let's send in Oathsworn, and I have no doubt that they will be successful. I've never known this to fail, honestly. Absolutely yes. Oh yeah, I suppose we're already kind of over, aren't we? Okay, I have to show mercy because they are Battanian. So, manage garrison. Doesn't really make sense, but I'm still going to give them troops which are not Battanian. Right. Do I have someone in the dungeon? I do. Let's see if she is important enough to be able to make peace with us. So I mean, in some ways, we're probably not desperate for peace right now. Because the worst thing they can generally do is besiege one of our cities. The problem is, if they make peace with the Northern Empire, it's going to be just us and the Battanians, which we absolutely do not want.
Leave your sword in its scabbard for a moment longer, stranger. Who might you be?
Okay. Right, can I... Okay, apparently I can't use items. I was thinking we could maybe lose some of our horses. Oh, this isn't too bad. Oh yeah, that's very reasonable. That felt a bit weird. I was probably trying to marry her at some point. Given the number of Battanian noble women she went for. Right, so we are at peace with them. We're probably still at war with a couple of the independents. In fact, I should definitely stop here. But yeah, that is actually really good. So weren't able to take Cranirog, unfortunately, although it does belong to the Northern Empire now, not the Vlandians, which is good. But I'm realistically hoping we can recover financially and just keep an eye on Carbanseth and the other cities the Vlandians have taken, in the hope that they're going to rebel. But on the whole, I mean, that to me looks pretty good. We've now got 3 castles. Attacking the Sturgeons is still potentially an option. As is the Battanians, actually. They've got Of Castle, which would at least round out our little peninsula here. So yeah, reasonably happy with that. So we've actually got our first Battanian possession, I think. Pendraic Castle. It's not ideal because it's a little separated from the rest of our lands. But if Carbanseth or Dunglanis were to rebel, we would hopefully... we'd basically have a city next door, so it wouldn't be as bad as it looks now. Yeah, loyalty is low, and it's going down. Loyalty in Dunglanis is lower and going down, so I can hope. It's whether we are going to want to get too far away now that it's been a bit since they took it. But in any case, we're now at peace, except with the 2 independent groups that we made war on, who will be useful. So yeah, we'll be heading over to Carbanseth to ransom prisoners, and probably looking at issues, and we might still do a trade run, depending. It's whether I want to get too far away, but we'll think about that next time. Thank you for watching, and I will see you then.